I decided to come to Georgia State University to pursue the Master's in Higher Education Administration, primarily for the location being in downtown Atlanta. It was very convenient for my position, but primarily also because of all the things that Georgia State has done in terms of higher education, student success, especially with the diverse student population. I felt that this would be the next logical step and the next best step for me able to further my professional career and to start looking for those higher level positions to get to my ultimate career objectives. As part of my role, I'm responsible for handling all the logistics, planning, and management for our on-campus recruitment events like daily tours, open houses, and accepted student events. I also work directly with our student tour guides and student telecounselors, which is a really rewarding experience. So in this program, some of the challenges I primarily faced is really being a full-time working staff member, and then also taking 6 credits, 9 credits of master courses at the same time. So of course the big challenge is time management and emotional management and energy management to ensure that I don't burn myself out from classes or from work or anything like that. But the professors have been absolutely exceptional in reaching out to me and checking in. I've had, I think, literally every professor so far in this program. If I miss an assignment or if I fall behind a little bit, they will immediately reach out and just check in and say, are you okay? How can we help you? Is there anything that we can do? So just even that little extra step that they do, even if it's just an email saying, are you okay? Goes a really long way in making sure that, 1, my voice is heard, and 2, if I need any accommodations, those can be made. I would definitely describe it as a comprehensive and multifaceted program. It's really great because it's not just focusing on the bureaucracy or the organizational theory of higher education, but also taking it a step further and looking at a lot of different facets and a lot of different parts of higher education that we don't normally consider, like the background of students, their socioeconomic status, racial background, their familial background, and educational level in their families. I was a first-generation student here in the United States, so the first person in my family to apply to college and go through the whole college experience here in the US especially was very challenging, to the point where many times I would have to figure things out on my own. And I was just really blessed and privileged in my college experience because I became a tour guide, and while I was a tour guide, I found this passion to not just, give tours and talk to people, but to be able to help other students in similar situations and backgrounds as myself, and just make that process a little easier for them. And like I said, I was super blessed because that turned into my first job as an admissions counselor here at Georgia State, where I worked with Latinx students, being able to speak to the parents in Spanish in a language they're comfortable in, take them from step A all the way to step Z, and make sure that their students had a future, right, in terms of their higher educational goals. I switched to be an academic advisor to make that registration and class selection process a little bit easier for those students, because similarly, I had to figure that out entirely on my own. And then lastly, I came back to the Welcome Center, back to admissions, and really kind of focusing more on the accessibility of the information. I'm part of the first inaugural class for the program for the Master's in Interdisciplinary Studies in Higher Education Administration. So I think knowing that there's a lot of pride in being that first class and making sure that not just myself, but I see it with my classmates, all of us are eager to do well and we're eager to learn. Everyone supports each other, everyone really wants to see each other succeed, and everyone builds each other up. But I would definitely say if that is something that interests anybody, about being supported, feeling a sense of belonging, and a place where they can really feel that they're not just learning, but applying that knowledge to their fields and growing professionally, then I think this is a really good program for them.